Ashe, Namaste, Master 11 Twin Flame. So, another thing that I want to say for you beautiful people was that, thank you, I appreciate it. I had to shine in the shade, you know what I'm saying? We can either shine in the daytime, shine in the sun, or we can shine in the shade. So there's a lot of darkness within that light, but a lot of light that comes from this darkness. Okay, so what I wanted to say was that your home should be your heaven. So in a way, your home should be your heaven on earth. The center of our existence is our heart. Our heart, which is the black hole. Just like the center of the galaxy is a black hole, which is also the sun that actually shines its light on us, which is the creator. And when it comes to that, when it comes to your home being your heaven on earth, that is mainly because whatever happens on earth also happens in heaven, and whatever happens in hell also happens on earth. So when you go outside and you venture around and things like that, you are coming in contact with so many different energies to the point where every day you are hearing, if you live in a city, for example, you hear cars flying by, you hear animals, you hear people talking, you hear this, you hear that, but you never have that tranquility, you never have that zen, you never have that center to where you don't hear anything but your own thoughts, or to where you don't see anything but yourself, to where it's always something going on around you. But when you get to that point where you're always at, or that point where you need to, let's say, your fortress of solitude and things like that, that should always be your kingdom, which is why mental health is very important, because the importance of your mental mind state is also the very importance of your heart, and the very importance of your body, because where the mind goes, the body follows, which means that wherever you feed your mind, whatever you feed your heart, is what your body will also then crave, instead of craving and being tempted for all the bullshit and unnecessary things and things like that. Necesito, unnecessity. I don't want to start talking Spanish. I'm like, okay, necesito. Yeah, okay, that's need. But to say unnecessary, or I don't need, I'm not gonna get to that. That's a whole nother topic. But yeah. So that's another reason why, when it comes to cleanliness is next to godliness, is because your home should be your heaven. Your kingdom should be a place wherever you may roam, even if you did not have a home. Wherever you roam should always be your state of heaven. It should always be your state of tranquility, your state of zen, your state of peace, your state of Zion, your state of heaven on earth. Because while we are roaming with our feet on the ground, you know what I'm saying, we're going through all the elements of wind. Wind is just like the air, you know what I'm saying, the air that you breathe, or the air when you speak and you hear the music and things like that. All of it is really music. Even when we are speaking to each other, it is actually music. We just do not interpret it as music. That's just like all sound is really music. All vibrations, all of your six senses is really just like the colors of the rainbow when they break it down to your color chakras and your spinal cords and things like that. So when you actually start to interpret it and start to have that perception, you will then know the differences. What color, what color is taste? What color is feeling? What color is seeing? Everything has a certain distinct vibration. But the only reason why we break it down is because when you are in school, you have to learn things from first to second to third to fourth to fifth. That's the only reason why we need to break it down. Us as black people, we are naturals. Everything comes natural to us. So that is why we crave natural things. But if we were unnatural, which is in a way a person that is not melanated, or a person that is not black and things like that, everything is broken down to them, because that is the only way that they can actually perceive it. That is the only way that they can actually have it. So when it comes to your home being your heaven, you have to be able to have it the natural way. That's just like music, you know what I'm saying? Music is melanin, and music is a way to gauge and to interpret the type of personality that a person has by the music they listen to, or the type of lifestyle, or the type of energy that they have, you know what I'm saying, by the music. So when you listen to jazz, by jazz being melanin, you are able to hear sounds and voices and things like that that unlock or access certain parts of your brain or certain parts of your DNA, of your subconscious mind and things like that in order to have a vivid experience. So your home should always be your heaven regardless of your environment, because we are a product of our environment, our decisions, and the people we surround ourselves with, which is in a way our environment. And like how they say, when you live in a bad neighborhood is built off of bad decisions. So when you are a product of your decisions, you become, in a way, a bystander or someone that has become a victim to whether they made the right or the wrong choices. So in a way, if you live for victory, that's when you actually know the ins and the outs, the yins and the yangs, the the goods and the bads, the causes and the conflicts, or the causes and the effects and things like that. So always be aware.